Hello and welcome to another cue breakdown. We're going through a peaceful, calm cue today. It's a bit simpler than the one that I did the other week, but I know it was successful because it got signed by a library. So let's have a listen to it, and what I'll do is I will cycle through clicking on the different bits of MIDI that come up so you can keep an eye on that as we go through. So let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, there you have it. Now, this whole thing, don't forget to like and subscribe if this is helpful, useful, always appreciated. This all started from a piano sketch, which we have here. That's pretty much where it all came from, and eventually I got rid of the piano and replaced it with the cellis and the guitars. Essentially all it is, let's have a look. It's like an E flat sus2 or add 9, and then so it's either, think of that as E flat add 9 and D flat add 9, and then the right hand sort of plays around on something like that. That is literally all there is to it. But that's the sketching bit. So if you were going to do something similar to that, just follow those chords. Let's mute those because they weren't included. The celli is the main thing that leads through this, but more as it stands out as an instrument because it is the leader. Let's solo it. It's a really nice sound though. and then changes up and has some extra notes added in, passing notes later on. Just for a bit of variation. Later on, the actual cello section as a whole joins in to support that and just fills out the sound. Now the acoustic guitar, I don't particularly play acoustic guitar very well. This is Think Signatures from Spitfire, just playing arpeggios. Really nice sound. So that is dead simple all the way through. Then we've got our acoustic bass, so playing some held out notes, and then later on doing some octaves. And then even more notes. Brilliant. To support that, there is a synth bass that comes in a bit later. So remember that the idea of these production music cues is to build interest as you go along and introduce layers. So the synth bass layer comes in here. So it's supporting that bass because the synth bass has a longer tail to it. Then we've got the pads from Polaris, adding a bit of high-end shimmer. But as you will see, dead simple all the way through, just outlining the tonic and the fifth of each note. Then we've got Chrysalis, again from Spitfire. So that adds a nice melody line to the whole thing. At the end, we've got percussion and horns that come in. So the horns are from Spitfire Studio Brass, which I've just missed the beginning of. And then the percussion is just from Logic's drummer, and I've played around with some of the settings. For example, we're only using the cajon there. In fact, that's the only instrument that is used. And as you would expect to see, there's obviously some cymbal swells in there as well to introduce each of the sections and the start. There you go. That's the layout for this calm, peaceful cue. In terms of mixing, I've got a bit of a channel EQ going on there. Picking up some of the mids and dropping off the very lows and highs. There is an exciter, color 2. I think I've said this before. I prefer color 2. It's a bit more subtle. 2500 hertz. Then there is a spreader, but it's only spreading the width of the top frequencies. Then I've got a multi-presser, again, slow attack 4-band. It's the preset in Logic, so don't reinvent the wheel. If there's something here that works for your sound. And then finally, there's the adaptive limiter with an output ceiling of -1. Quite a bit of gain needed in this one. But overall, the sound is pretty good. I will play you out with this in case somebody's skipped to the end and wondering what on earth is this all about. But I will leave it there because I'm going to go and support a local band and listen to them this afternoon. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye for now.